Hello everyone, welcome back to another video here on the channel, Charles Morris. This is going to be a quick video here, and this is actually supposed to be one of the most cruel things out of Governor Greg Abott of Texas. And it is some sort of bill or executive order that's been passed by Greg Abott, and it's a bill or an executive order that allows him to politically be cruel to transgender kids and deny their very existence. So, my opinion here, or my reaction to this is, do you know how sad it is to actually live in Texas right now, and you have a law, some kind of law, where you just are not even allowed to take your transgender kids to the doctor because it would be, automatically claimed as, child abuse, and it would be like such a total felony to take a transgender kid to get like serious help from a doctor if they're like injured and that stuff. Like for example, the shooting that happened there in Uvalde, Texas. 3 were injured. There were people injured in that school on that stuff. Now, if those were transgender kids and that stuff, I'm sure that they would not be allowed to even seek medical help from a doctor because of gunshot wounds. And we all know that when you get injured from a bullet, it could sink deep right down into the skin and get into the body, and eventually you could die from that. Anyway, Greg Abott does not even care about the existence of transgender kids, and that bill pretty much it's very cruel. I agree. It's very cruel. And transgender kids are like what? They're not supposed to go to the doctor because of the fear of their parents getting arrested by taking them to the doctor. And the governor is like to these parents that, hey, you can't take a transgender kid to a doctor. He passed a law over in Uvalde, or maybe all of Texas, where you can't even take a transgender kid to a doctor, otherwise you're going to have some felony charges pressed against you for child abuse. Well, according to what Chris Hayes said, his order on denying the existence of transgender kids and not being able to take them to a doctor and that stuff, and having them die and that stuff. Okay, yeah, that's child abuse. It's not the parent. It's the order that Governor Greg Abott has put in place for a law in Texas, and transgender kids cannot even be allowed to get help from a doctor because of some stupid bill or executive order that's been passed by this stupid governor of Texas. Now, you be scared as a parent who would not be able to take your transgender kid to a doctor and seek medical help for your child. What are you gonna do? Sue the governor? Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much, if I were down there, and if I had a child, which I really, honestly, myself don't want one, but if I did, and if I were down there in Texas and that stuff, I could probably just sue the governor right now. The parent is a person who is supposed to protect their child and that stuff, not abuse them. So if a parent takes their transgender kid to a doctor and that stuff and seeking medical help, it's the parent looking after the kid. And you have this stupid bill or executive order that's passed by Governor Greg Abott saying that, hey, you can't do that. You can't do that. You do that, that's child abuse. You take a transgender kid to a doctor, there's going to be felony charges pressed against you. And like what this order is, it's to give him that political gain that he wants from being absolutely cruel to transgender people. Or transgender kids, I should say. And this order that's been passed by Governor Greg Abott is absolute child abuse. It's absolutely cruel. He wants to be cruel to transgender kids in Texas and that stuff. Well, this is an order that he's made in the state of Texas is absolutely one of the cruelest laws that have been passed in the state of Texas. And I can surely say that the governor of Texas is dumb when it comes to him wanting to pass a law that would help him, politically. So, anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like what's said here, please comment, like, and subscribe to the channel, Chad Morse. And, this is one of the stupid orders that have been passed in the state of Texas by Governor Greg Abott. And it's absolutely going to kill people in Texas. Maybe not people, but the transgender kids, since they can't seek medical help from their parents. Otherwise, the parents would get arrested because of some stupid order that Governor Greg Abott has passed. Have a good day. I will see you all in the next video.